From the top of the press box here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium in Manhattan, Kansas, it is the 122nd edition of the Sunflower Showdown between the Kansas Jayhawks and the Kansas State Wildcats. 16-14 is our score. Kansas State leads it by 2 as we get ready for second half action at the Bill. My name's AustinCEckert. Alongside with me is Federico Moreno. And it's been a pretty good ball game between these two teams. One receiver out to the left, two out to the right. Luke Grimm will motion out to the left. Daniels takes the snap and fires it to the near side, and it's caught by Luke Grimm at the 45-yard line. Another massive third down. Two receivers out on both sides. Luke Grimm will motion from left to right. Neal lines up to Daniels' right. And he's going to hand it off to Neal. Up the middle to the 15, to the 10-yard line, to the 5. Extends to the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas. Two receivers out to the left, one out to the right. Luke Grimm in motion. Daniels in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Neal. No, he's going to keep it himself to the right side. And Daniels gets all the way up to the 41-yard line for a gain of 6. Second down and 4. Daniels is going to pitch it out on the end around. It's Luke Grimm on the near sideline. Crosses midfield and gets pushed out of bounds. Well, Cole Ballard is now in the game at quarterback. Neal lines up right behind him. Three receivers out to the left. And Ballard's going to keep it himself on the quarterback keeper. Crosses the 35-yard line, gets pushed out of bounds at the 34. Third down and 4 coming up for Kansas on the K-State 34-yard line. 10:01 left to go here in the third. One receiver out to the left, two out to the right. Daniels looks to the sideline. Looking to change up the play. Multiple motions are being made. Now it's a 4-receiver set out to the left. Daniels fires it out quickly to Luke Grimm, and he gets the first down as he gets pushed out of bounds near the 25-yard line. 10 at the 21-yard line. Play action from Johnson. Rolls out to his right. Doesn't have an open receiver. Fumbles the ball, and Kansas trying to fall right on top of it. They say they have it right around the 26-yard line. I think the Jayhawks might have come up with a fumble from Avery Johnson. Hang on for a moment. Hold your breath, folks. And it's Kansas football. Motion. Daniels takes the snap in the gun. Drops back to pass. Fires it over the middle. And it's caught by Luke Grimm. He's tackled at the 12-yard line. And Kansas gets inside the red zone here on this drive. It's a long pass play from JD6 to Mr. Old Reliable Luke Grimm. They're going to mark him down at the 13. Now it's a 3-receiver set out to the right. One receiver out to the left. Neal lines up to Daniels' right. Daniels takes the snap. He's going to run up the middle. Tries to juke around a defender. Cross the 5-yard line. And crosses the goal line and gets in. Touchdown, Kansas. And they take the lead with 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter, thanks to an 8-yard run from Mr. JD6. Johnson sends Giddens in motion. Two receivers out to the left. Johnson all by himself in the gun. Takes the snap on 3rd and 9. Fires it over the middle, and it's over the head of the tight end and incomplete. A big break for Kansas. Should have been 6 for the Wildcats. On 2nd and 7. Play action from Johnson. Trying to roll out to his left, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. And coming up to make the sack was number 4, Marvin Grant. The transfer from Purdue comes up with a big-time sack. It'll force a 3rd and long. It'll push the Wildcats out of field goal range. 4th and 12 for Kansas State. Two receivers out on both sides. Johnson drops back to pass, and it's incomplete. The pass is in and out of the hands of the receiver. And we are underway at Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City, Kansas. 4th down and 5 at the 37-yard line of KU. Glantz in the shotgun with 3 receivers out to the left. Glantz drops back to pass. He's flushed, and he's going to be met immediately in the backfield. A turnover on downs for the KU defense. And coming up to make the play was Dean Miller. That's his first sack of the season, and it's a big one right there. And the KU offense is going to get the ball back. Down and goal at the 1-yard line. He'll hand the ball up the middle to Devin Neal. He'll run to the left side, and he goes into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Kansas. Devin Neal from 1 yard out, his second touchdown of the game. And Kansas leads at 13-0. 3rd down and 8 at the 27-yard line. Nothing right there from Cortez Jones on the previous play. 3 receivers out to the left for Glantz. He'll clap his hands and he'll take the snap. He'll look to his right, and the pass is intercepted down the far sideline, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mello Dotson. He had back-to-back interception returns last season against Oklahoma and Iowa State on the road, and he gets one here in the season opener. 3rd down and 2 at the 42-yard line of KU coming up. 2 receivers out to the right. Jared Casey will motion. Play action pass from Daniels. He'll look over the middle, and the pass is caught at the 10, at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Luke Grimm from JD6. 1st down and 10. Daniels will take the snap. He'll look to his left, and the pass is going to be caught at around the 40-yard line. Looks like it's going to be enough for the 1st down once again. That's Luke Grimm. It's the Red Raiders and the number 19th ranked Kansas Jayhawks. And we are underway at a sold-out David Booth, Kansas Memorial Stadium. 2nd down and 2 at the 5. Morton in shotgun, hands the ball off to Brooks, right side, and he finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Snap spot, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. Receiver set out to the left. Bean will roll out to his left on the option. He's going to keep it himself. He's at the 35 and crosses the 1st down marker for an 11-yard run. 1st down and 10 at the 31-yard line of Kansas. Morton rolls out to his right. He fires one down the near sideline, and the pass is intercepted! Intercepted at the 2-yard line, and that's O.J. Burrows. Down in 10. Ballard drops back to pass, looks to the left. That's caught by Torrey Laughlin, and he's pushed out of bounds at around the 22. Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line. Ballard will send Skinner in motion. Ballard claps his hands twice. 3-step drop, and he runs up the middle to the 15 to the 10-yard line, and he's tackled inside the 10-yard line to the 7. Ewers hands it off to Brooks. Up the middle, he breaks free. There's green grass in front of him. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Texas. Jonathan Brooks breaks free for another big gain, and it results in 6. Bean back to pass. He's going to lob one down the middle, and it's going to be caught by Trevor Wilson. 10-5, touchdown, Jayhawks. Takes the snap. He looks to his right. He fires. That's going to be caught by Xavier Worthy. Is he going to get the 1st down? Ewers back to pass. He fires down the middle. That's going to be caught. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's going to get tripped up at about the 26. And Ewers doesn't pay attention to the snap, and Brooks will fall onto the ball. It's one through. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is no good. It is no good. And down in 7. Handoff up the middle to Baxter, and he is just short of the goal line. He's going to hand it off to Brooks, and he finds an opening, and he goes into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Texas. Ewers will drop back to pass. He's going to fire one to the near corner of the end zone, and that is going to be caught. In the back of the end zone is Mitchell, and it's going to be a Longhorn touchdown. 4th quarter, he fakes the handoff. He's going to scramble out to the right. He's going to dive for the pylon. Does he get there? Yes, he will. He gets to the pylon. He dives in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. 1st down and goal at the 6. 2 receivers out to the right. Kevin Terry will motion from right to left. Daniels hands the ball off. No, he keeps it. Fires. That ball's going to be caught. Right sideline. Touchdown, Kansas. And that's Trevor Cardell on the reception. And Kansas takes an early 6-0 lead over the Duke Blue Devils at about the 35, but they're going to mark that at about the 34.5-yard line. So they're deep into Duke's territory. The receiver will motion. 2 receivers set to the right. He hands the ball off to Neal. Breaks free down the right side. 20, 15, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 8-yard line, and that's Devin Neal on the carry, and that's going to put Kansas in the red zone. It's going to be 1st down and goal. Receivers out to the left. Leonard back to pass. He's flushed. Keeps it up the gut. Breaks free to the right side, and he's going to be tackled at about the 9-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of about 3 or 4 on the play, but it looks like it's not going to be enough for a 1st down. Daniels in the shotgun. He's back to pass. 3-step drop. Fires left side. That ball's going to be caught by Highshaw. 40, 45, 50.
And on to the ball.
45. Breaks a tackle. And he breaks another tackle. 20, 15, 10, 35! Touchdown, Kansas! Daniel Highshaw! Daniel's in the shotgun with Highshaw to his right. 3 receivers set to the left. Daniel's 3-step drop. Fires left side. That ball's going to be caught at about the 46-yard line by Luke Grimm. Nice reception there for Grimm. And that's going to be a first down for Kansas. Here we go. 1st and 10 Kansas. Jason Bean in the shotgun. And he'll hand the ball off. And he'll be stumped at the 20-yard line. Caleb Williams back. And he'll roll out to his right. And he'll point down the field. And it's going to be intercepted. It is going to be intercepted. 3rd down and 10 at the 35. Bean back to pass. And he'll roll over to his right. And he'll look down the field, and it'll be caught by Lawrence Arnold right around the 50-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Kansas. And Bean is under center, and it'll look to be a QB sneak. And he'll be pushed forward for the 1st down. And a great job there by the Kansas O-line to push him forward. That'll be it for the first half. Kansas on top of the 3rd best team in the country, 10-0 here. Big first half for that Kansas defense.
Hello and a very good morning, and thank you all for joining us right here on 90.7 FM KJHK Lawrence. We're here for the KU football pregame show hosted by KJHK Sports. And today, Kansas takes on West Virginia as they travel to Morgantown to take on the Mountaineers in their first Big 12 game of the season. Both teams with their backs against the walls, both with a 1-2 record after tough starts to the season. And we have Federico Moreno and Colton Kennan on the call this morning. They're all the way up there in Morgantown. They made the long trip on over from Lawrence, Kansas to Morgantown starting on Thursday, and they got there late last night, I believe. And they're getting ready to call today's game live from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown, West Virginia. But we're in the studio here in Lawrence, Kansas for the pregame show. I'm Austin Eckert. Joined alongside me is Dylan and Burke. And boy, we've got a lot to talk about today. First, we're going to get into some of the things that has gone well, some of the things that have gone bad in the first 3 games for Kansas. And then we will take a look at West Virginia and things that all 3 of us in here expect to see in today's game. So, Dylan, I'm going to start with you. First off, Dylan Burke, thanks for joining me today. Dylan, I'll start with you. Just give me your thoughts on the first 3 games for KU football and highlight some of the things that you think that they've done well or things that they've done bad, and then we'll switch it over to Burke afterwards. And we're back in the studio. They're having technical difficulties over there in West Virginia right now, so we're going to just kind of keep it here until they figure out everything going on over there in Morgantown, and we'll get them back on the air shortly. We're going to carry the play-by-play duties until they figure out what's going on over there, but it is going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt with 7:08 left to go here in the 3rd. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. Michael Hayes' field goal is good from 40 yards out as West Virginia now leads it 17-14 with 7:03 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Highshaw is going to line up 2. Daniels is right. He's going to send Cardell in motion. 2 receivers out to the right. And Daniels will take the snap in the gun. He'll look to the near side. And it's caught by Luke Grimm out of bounds near the 32. 2nd down and 3 at the 32. Daniels walks up to the line to drop an audible. Two receivers out to the right again, and Daniels will take the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. He turtles over a defender. He crosses midfield, and he's out of bounds on the far sideline near the 45-yard line. It looked like a botched play as he tried to hand it off or fake the handoff to Highshaw, and you could see Highshaw's reaction, like just left a little confused, but Daniels made something out of nothing, and he gets the first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of West Virginia. It's a handoff to Highshaw. He crosses the 35, 30, 25, 20 down the far sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds near the 15. 2nd down and 6 at the 11-yard line. He'll send Jared Casey in motion. Daniels in the gun. Now he sends Luke Grimm in motion. And it's a handoff to Highshaw up the middle, and he crosses the goal line and gets his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Kansas has taken their first lead of the game thanks to an 11-yard run from Daniel Highshaw. We're here in the third quarter with 4.5 minutes left to go again. Fetty and Colton right now are experiencing some technical difficulties in Morgantown. And here's a quarterback option from Gary Green. He's down the far sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds near midfield at around the 47. So the first play of the drive is a quarterback option keeper by Garrett Green. He picks up 24 yards. He's pushed out of bounds by O.J. Burrows at the 49-yard line of West Virginia. 1st and 10 at the West Virginia 49-yard line. It's a play-action pass by Green. He fires it as he's drilled, and it's intercepted all the way back at the 23-yard line. And who else but Mello Dotson coming up with the interception. Daniels will take the snap in the gun. He'll fire it over the middle, and it's caught by Luke Grimm, Mr. Reliable. He's down at the 37-yard line, and it's enough for the first down as Daniels again connects with Luke Grimm, this time for 12 yards. 3rd and 16, swing pass out wide to White, and he's going to get tackled immediately at the line of scrimmage as he is swarmed by a sea of white and crimson jerseys. 3rd and 8 now at the 37-yard line of KU. Daniels takes the snap. He fires it, and the pass is going to be caught by Jared Casey right at the first down marker at the 45-yard line. Rain delay in Morgantown right now as Kansas leads at 21-17 over West Virginia. They just showed on the video board that severe weather is about to enter the area, and not sure exactly how long this rain delay is going to last, but hey, it's also good for the boys over in Morgantown as well as they try to figure out through their technical difficulties, and hopefully we'll get them back on the air for the rest of this game whenever we resume action in Morgantown after the rain delay.